Hey guys, it's Lena here, and in this quick video I'll show you how to use morphing with Augmented YANGTZE. Let's get into it. Morphing is at the heart of all Augmented series instruments, and YANGTZE is no different. This concept came to life as a way to take traditional acoustic instruments and push them into new sound forms to create captivating contemporary tones and timbres. This sound design technique allows you to smoothly morph between two layers of various sounds, creating ever-changing soundscapes that provide plenty of movement and timbral variety. In this quick lesson, I will show you how to create and use morphing based on this haunting preset called Windy Day. Let's listen to it first and then re-engineer from scratch. To understand how morphing works, let's open the advanced panel. Here in the layers section we can see layer A and layer B. These are the two sound generators which both consist of two sound engines. These can be samplers or various synthesis methods such as granular, subtractive, harmonic, or wavetable synthesis. By default, layer A corresponds to the left position of the morph knob, while layer B corresponds to the right position. However, this is adjustable and depends on each preset. Knowing this, we can start to program both layers. For the first engine part of layer A, we will go for the sampled sound from the bass DISA group. It has a very smooth, windy tone, and as it evolves, it becomes more bright as well as starts to move. For the second engine part of the layer A, let's pick a granular engine and select this ambient texture that will work as something opposite with slow attack and drony feel. We'll also filter these slightly with a low-pass filter. Together they complement each other nicely. So our first layer is ready, and now I will explain how to control their volumes with Morph knob. To do so, let's open up the Morph block in the bottom modulation bar. Here we can see that two layers and their parts are visible, and we can define whether they become active at Morph's left or right position. To set the maximum volume of layer A part 1 to the left side of the Morph knob, simply set its value to 1. Then you can define if you want it to also play for the right side or not. You can also set values in between 0 to 1. This logic applies to all layers and parts. For our sound, we want both parts of layer A to play at maximum value at Morph's left position, and part 2 will also play when set to the right. Now, as I go across the Morph from left to right, we can hear our settings working. DISA is active on the left side only, while granular engine plays back at both sides. Now let's set our engines in layer B. First part is the pipa tremolo sample. While part 2 has an analog key sound with a long release time. As for the morph settings, we want the pipa to play only at the left position, while the analog engine will be playing on both sides. But volumes of layers and parts are not the only parameters that we can control with Morph. The parameters that can be modulated are, for example, synth engine controls. Let's also add a bit of the noise to layer B part 2 sound on the right side of the Morph, and do the same for the frequency modulation of the same engine. As we now go back and forth with the Morph, we can hear additional tones and harmonics coming out of these parameters when at the right side of Morph. Our sound is already really nice, starting from the more acoustic tones and evolving into something more contemporary. We can use a final trick which will allow us to add effects parameters to the Morph knob. To do that, let's go to the Effects layer and focus on the FX layer tab. Let's open the Morph modulation bar block and attach it to the dry-wet controls of the tape delay and pitch shift delay, and set them to appear on the right side of Morph. As you can hear, going back and forth between layers opens up a whole new sonic dimension, where each position of the Morph knob offers different tones and colors of your sound. To watch more of these how-to videos, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our Turinus channel. Thanks for watching and see you soon.